The photo that I'm sharing with you in this video took yesterday just after it rained outside. And I really love taking photos in the rain. I think that's the best time to get really creative and play with the water reflections when everything is clean and just so beautiful on camera. I've been shooting with the Leica Q3 over a year now, and I'm always impressed with the image quality. But yesterday I came back home and looked through the photos, and I just started playing, with my iPad. I have a pencil iPad, and so I just started to crop and gave myself a permission to really explore every image and try to get different composition from what I wanted in the first place when I took the photo. It's really something new that I do. It's not something that I do every time, but I do it sometimes when I feel that I'm repeating myself. I go outside mostly to the same places, take I think nice photos, but it's really repetitive and it's not something new, and I'm always looking for taking new photos and experiment with new ideas, because I think I have a long way to go. I am an experienced photographer, but not nearly as the top photographers who have a specific, when you see their work, it's them. I think I have a long way to go until I get there, and in my belief, the best way to do it is just to experiment and don't restrict myself. And I also took a lot of photos in color, which I converted to black and white afterwards. And I have times that I play with black and white. I think, as I said in the channel, that black and white is one of the most difficult niche to be good at, but it's also really fun to experiment, even if I'm not an expert. And I always wanted to paint as a little girl and draw, but I'm really bad at this. I can't draw a smiley without it look weird, and I think that's why I first fell in love with photography. And I think that in those moments where I'm playing with my photos, when I'm extremely stretching my lines and don't restrict myself, just play with the photo that I have with color, black and white, just play with it all together, it feels so much artistic and so much creative. And this is a whole new thing beside taking photos. The part where I take the photo is a completely different mindset than edit the photo if I want to be extremely creative with my photo that I took. And what I mean by that is that 90% of the time when I'm out for street photography, especially with my Leica, I don't think so far and think that, okay, I'm going to crop the photo to half and convert to black and white and turn it upside down and only leave the birds and then the window. I don't always think about it. I think that this is something that my mind goes just after I see the photos in Lightroom, when I transfer all the photos. And this is a really creative part of the process. It's opened a whole new path of creativity and direction that opened my mind to something else. And maybe, hopefully, after I do this long enough, something will happen and I will feel like I will find my voice in those photos. And when I look back at the photos that I took, 5 years ago, they're completely different, of course, but I had a completely different mindset when I took those photos. I was much more flat in my mindset, and I didn't saw things that now I see. And I believe that this is happened through this play with creativity. I'm starting to dedicate more and more time to playing with my photos after I took them. I really enjoyed yesterday photo walk with my Leica Q3 and the photos that I took at the rain. I think that the reflections also helped my creativity, and overall I just wish I had more time to take my Leica out. I know I take photos every day. I go for at least half an hour. I shoot almost every day, but I think that in my dreams I would go out with my Leica for 3 hours a day and just let my mind wander through the photos. I love this feeling. I think it's a great mindset and great mindfulness place to be when I take photos and when I edit them later. By the way, after I uploaded a video about the direction of this channel, that I wanted to do more vlogs and talk more to improve my English, and you know, if you saw the vlog, that you know, I got a lot of comments from you, and I have to dedicate this moment to really thank you all and all of your support through this half a year that I upload to YouTube. I'm going to do a dedicated video on my YouTube channel because it's changed a lot in my life, and the connection with you guys through the comments and through the private chats really opened my mind to a whole different scenario in my life. And so really thank you all for your comments, your feedbacks, and your kind words. It means so much to me, and you know, just thank you. I really wanted to make this video outside as I took the photos as vlog, but I didn't feel so well yesterday, and I thought that it will be best for me to do it at home when I can talk really quiet. And that's it. I really hope you enjoyed today's videos and photos. I'll see you in the next video.